Hello, my name is Roberto. I'm the founder of Tribot and also creator of Clay. With Clay, you can build JavaScript applications inside of Visualforce, building the traditional JavaScript way. So here I have a very simple to-do list application that I'm going to show you. And what we're doing is we are interacting with all the Salesforce objects through JavaScript. So we can do things like this and update instantly using pure JavaScript. Let me show you the code here. An important part of this is that you can write modular code. Actually, it's very important that you structure your code in such a way when you're building single page applications, especially for the enterprise. So basically, what I want to show you here is that you can structure your code in different components or different files or different modules. There are different ways of calling them. Here, what we did is we got two components. One is this list that shows the actual to-do lists, and the other one is this one that creates the to-do list. And you can see this is one here, and basically we have a render function. That's all we need, and we are running through all the tasks that we have and adding this code. And as you can see, we have the subject here, and this is a list element and HTML, and this is where this goes. On the other one, we have basically what we want to do is on click. When we click here, then we want to create a task. And we are going to use the subject from the input, and we are defining the input right here, and the button is here. So everything is very simple. Okay, so what we want to do also, we are using a remote objects here, and this is just a wrapper for a remote object. And by doing things like this, or at least looking at this code, you are actually getting a pattern already of how things could be done, and it's a little better to do. I mean, we're using prototypes here. It's a technology of JavaScript. It's a way of writing JavaScript, and we're also wrapping the remote object in a way that it's very easy to access instead of using the standard remote object. Something really good about this is a standard Visualforce page, and you can see here the standard Visualforce page is here. You can see the Visualforce markup, and you can see here where I instantiate or reference the remote object. The remote object is called task C, because on the article that accompanies this, you can actually use this demo just like we are using it here. So something really cool about Clay is that we can actually make changes. So let's make a change. As you can see here, we are rendering the subject from the to task. So we want to render also, let's say we want to add some more information here. So this is a rather simple way of doing this. Normally you would use templates, but for this demonstration, I didn't want to add too many things. So what we want to do is right here next to the subject, we want to write the activity date. Okay, we're going to use actually a little bootstrap here, and using bootstrap is really cool. And we are gonna, as I told you, this is a little simplistic way of doing it, so it gets a little more complicated. Normally you will want to use templates here so that you don't have to write it like that. And let's see, I want to use the activity date. That's the field that I'm using. I just want to show it here. Let's take a look if this is gonna work. Okay, now this is really cool because I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna refresh my page, and I'm actually gonna see my changes right there. And this is one of the features of Clay. With Clay, what we did is we are running a local server right here. And the local server, the first time you push, is gonna push a Visualforce page, and take a look at here, and it has a suffix of development. So this Visualforce page is actually pulling resources from my local computer. As you can see, I'm transforming paths, and I'm actually getting the information here. Okay, so let's take a look. This is really easy, and this is where you can actually start developing JavaScript very quickly. We need this in order to develop JavaScript anywhere in Salesforce or outside of Salesforce. You need to make changes and be able to refresh and see those changes. Actually, we can auto refresh and things like that too. That's what we're doing now in the JavaScript community. Final thing I want to show you is that it's just as easy to upload these changes into Salesforce, because right now we're working on a development version that is pulling from a local host. But let's say we want to do this we want to send a production version. Clay also has this, so we're going to use Clay upload, and We can upload to different organizations, Sandbox, login, and you can pre-register them all, so you don't have to be typing passwords and all that. So here we're transforming the information and we got a link. And this link is the one we are actually going to be able to use anywhere. It's a production link, it's right there, it's ready, and it can be accessed by the whole organization. If I want to make a change, if I make a change and I go back to here, it's going to work as well. All I need to do is make a change, upload again, and there you go. If you read the rest of the article, you're going to find some interesting information about Clay not using remote objects, but using other technology that allows for greater integration with Visualforce. Thank you.